Hey everyone, welcome to 1 Cent Sports Cards YouTube channel. Going to be doing a live break tonight. Just going to do a little bit of testing to make sure we're set up right. I think we will be. Starting a little bit early. Hold on 1 second here. Yeah, there we go. Kind of excited about tonight's break. Supprr, what's going on? Thanks. You're the first one in the stream. Thank you very much. So kind of excited about tonight's break. This is the last Bowman set of 2019, and it's actually the last set for Topps in general for 2019. So this is the very last set for the 2019 season. It's the Bowman Heritage set. SSP, what's going on? Thanks for joining in. So yeah, this is the very last set for 2019, and I did a break on this, personal break on this a couple days ago, and I got a few boxes of this and realized that the checklist on this is actually really cool. Plus it's a little bit of a different, you know, it's a little bit different in regards to the hits that you're chasing. It's not auto heavy, but what it is colored, numbered parallel colored parallel heavy. So what I mean by that is, in classic Bowman fashion, it does have a good rainbow of parallels, and these, they give you the chrome ones, which are pretty sweet. So Poly Junk Wax, what's going on? So with these ones, basically what's cool about this set is it's got a ton of colored parallels. You get 7 of them, and they're all numbered. And out of the box that I ripped the other day, they're actually all low numbered parallels. And it also follows the 1953 Bowman design. So this is a set that, Shaq, what's going on? This is a set that that has been on hiatus for 12 years. So they've brought it back. It was a Topps online exclusive. And after 12 years, they've brought it back. So this was a set that they used to do a while back. And now that they brought it back, they made it a Topps online exclusive. There's a ton of cards in this pack, in this box too. There's 240 cards. Really kind of sweet. Really kind of a sweet set. So this is what we're going to be breaking tonight, and we do have a surprise giveaway. I'm not going to tell you what the surprise is yet. We'll wait for a few more people to kind of filter in, but just to give you kind of a teaser, if you will, it is going to be a graded card, so that will be the giveaway. So here's how that works. Basically, if you got spots, most of you guys that have watched the channel and any of the live breaks kind of know that if you buy a spot in the break, that gets you 1 spot into the drawing for the giveaway. I think Slob the last couple weeks has actually won the giveaway twice in a row, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see but Slob isn't in this one, so everyone else actually has a chance this time, or at least is not in yet. So we'll see. But so the giveaway tonight is actually going to be a PSA graded card, and it will be a Yankee. I will reveal what that is here in a little bit when we get a few more people in here. So here's where we're at on the break. There are, let me see, we're about a third of the way filled right now. I've got 11 spots filled, so we're a little bit more in the third way. We're almost half filled. So we should be breaking tonight. Shouldn't be a problem. So anyways, so Polly, you just paid. Hold on. Let me refresh so I can see how many spots you are in for, or maybe we're talking about something else. Polly is in for 4 spots. Beautiful. So now we are half filled. Polly, thank you very much. So yeah, so we'll see how fast we can get this. If this goes as fast as I started a little bit early tonight. So last week's break, we were doing what were we doing last week? I think it was the Bowman draft break. That that went really fast. I started streaming live, and as people kind of filtered in, I think it took us about 10 minutes to get that filled up. So we're going with another Bowman product. Paulie, I've got you in, so you're good to go. We're exactly halfway right now, so we probably will be breaking tonight. We'll see how fast we can get this kind of filled up. I did start early. I noticed there's a few other people streaming, so we'll have to wait for a couple minutes for people to kind of come on in. But yeah, so this is a kind of show you there's a lot that kind of comes in this box. So every pack is going to have 2 chrome cards and then 8 kind of what they would call the base set. So the chrome cards, and most of the chrome cards are prospect cards, but this is a set that has veterans as well as, hey Jaffa, yeah Jaffa, that thing went really, really fast. I think it was like 5, I swear, I think it was like 5, 6, 7 minutes. So the chrome cards are all prospect cards that you get in here, but the base cards, you do have rookies and veterans. In the set that I pulled, I think I pulled all 4 of the rookies. And just to kind of give you, and then there's also the black and white parallels. So with the black and white parallels, by the way, Jaffa, thanks for joining. Zach, what's going on? Always good to see Zach in here. My computer is asking me to update my Logitech presentation. That's a work thing. Now I totally lost my spot because I just had something show up on my screen that was like really weird. I was like, what the heck is going on there? So anyways, so the base set. Here's what the base set has. Base set has rookies. It's got veterans. The veterans are not bad. The veterans could be a little bit better, but they do have like for example, Aaron Judge is in there, but the Mike Trout's in there, Paul Goldschmidt. But you do have a lot of rookies in the base set, and then you've got all the prospect chrome parallels. Then there is one auto which will be a chrome auto. And the chrome auto, the one I got, let me see if I can find it here for you. The autograph checklist is actually pretty short, and they do have rookie autograph checklist. So there is the possibility of like pulling a Vladimir Guerrero, a Tatis Jr., but in all likelihood, the chances are probably much better that you would pull a chrome prospect autograph, and you can pull the paralleled ones. So the chrome paralleled are also awesome. Let's see, I'm going through, and then I think one of the other big things in this set is there's Yordan Alvarez is in this set. So there's a lot of good cards. The one person that is missing out of this set that I don't know why they didn't include him, but I get it because Bowman Draft did a big splash with him, is Adley Rutschman. He is not in this. Here's the autograph I pulled. So the chrome cards look like this, and let's see, and the back's kind of, so the back of that will look like this. A little bit of a thicker card, but it is on like cardboard, so it's kind of a neat kind of throwback. And keep in mind, it's a throwback to the 1953 Bowman design. Hey Kaz, what's going on? Thank you for joining. So that's going to be your chrome, and then, but I think the thing that most people will like going after, and as I see them kind of live, these cards are awesome. It's the colored parallels, and the colored parallels basically, let me see, I'm going to pull a few of these out. By the way, just so you know, the Yordan Alvarez is this, which you can, so this has all the parallels and everything too. Wander Franco's in this set. So a lot of good prospects, plus all the good rookies, plus a few veterans that you would want to chase. But the color parallels kind of look like this. This is orange, and these are just the ones I pulled out of one box. This one's 20 out of 25. This is a Kevin Smith, which is for the Toronto Blue Jays, and that is the orange parallel. Now, I don't know that my camera is actually doing this justice. I had my light, I thought my light had charged, but it didn't, unfortunately. So my light that I had charging on this, I don't have better lighting tonight. So everything runs on batteries. And if you actually watched my, hey Waxman, what's going on? Thank you for joining. We just kind of got started. We got started a little bit early tonight. So I told everyone 9 o'clock, but I figured we would start a little bit early. Cards for Days, what's going on? Thank you for joining in. So yeah, we joined a little bit early. So yeah, with my light, I don't know if you guys saw my video the other day, but I actually had my microphone go out. So I got a bunch of new stuff for Christmas, but a lot of it is like battery operated, and it seems to last for a while, but I always leave the light on, so I haven't learned to shut lights off. My dad always used to tell me, shut the lights off. I still have not learned. So this is the Gavin Lux. This is going to be, if I'm not mistaken, this is the yellow parallel. So the yellow, and there also is a gold. I don't think I brought all the cards in here, but this is the Gavin Lux, which, by the way, the Gavin Lux is actually a really good prospect for the Dodgers. And this one is like 73 out of 75. You've got like a blue parallel in here. The blues are all numbered to 99. Let me see if I can get the right. That's a pretty good shot right there. So these are all numbered to 99, and the prospect checklist on this is actually really nice. So anyways, so here's the deal on the break. There also is a surprise giveaway, which I'll announce here when we get a couple more people in here. The giveaway tonight, the raffle kind of giveaway, is pretty sweet. It's going to be a graded card. It is a Bowman graded card. It is a mint 9. I think you guys are really going to like that. In fact, why wait? Here's what we're going to do. So here's the deal. For anyone that gets into the break, you're going to be entered into a free giveaway. For those of you that have been in breaks before, you kind of know the giveaway switches up every week. But for this one, I haven't done a graded card yet. And I've been kind of having fun getting into graded cards, and I normally don't do a ton of graded cards, only, I don't know why I don't do them, but I normally don't do them, but I do have quite a few of them. So the one that we're going to give away tonight, for anyone that gets in the break, you will automatically be entered into a drawing for a 2015 Bowman Draft Aaron Judge Mint 9. Cards for Days. So that would be, yes, you are right. So, and we're kind of filling up pretty quick. So Cards for Days, that would be 45. I'll put you in, for that. So and that'll give you that'll actually give you 6 chances to win the 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll give you 6 chances to, win the 2015 Bowman Draft Aaron Judge PSA Mint 9. So that is the giveaway for tonight, guys. PSA, and then this is a Bowman Draft. So this is not a Bowman first. This is as a prospect. So this is the Bowman Draft 2015 Aaron Judge. So we're going to be giving that away. And then the other thing that I didn't mention in this set. Hey, Waxman, I can give you a spot for that. Here's what I'll do. For spots, basically what I'll do is I'll just hold the cards until I get payment. So it's not a huge deal if you pay tomorrow. And you've bought from the past, so obviously type you in here. So just to give you an update, there's only 8 spots left. The people I have in here right now are Clark, Waxman, no problem. So they're guaranteed to kind of get spots. So just remember that. So a lot of times when I think patrons had taken like a third of it, maybe even more by the time we went live. So something to keep in mind. The channel is going, and now I lost my train of thought where I was. That I got for Christmas. So if you guys hear any, snaps, let me know. I've been having troubles with this microphone for days now. So let's try this. Is that better? This microphone may be more hassle than it's worth. So let me see if this works. This is just my regular phone microphone, so this may work a little bit better. If someone wants to type and let me know, I'm going to take this microphone off and see if that works. Let me see. Is that better? And if it's not better, just let me know. Okay, cool. Then we'll just keep the microphone off. I mean, my phone microphone works fine. I've been having a little bit of trouble with this microphone the last couple days, so I may want to rethink using this. But anyway, so let me find, I do want to put this in a safe spot though. So give me 1 second. Okay, so sweet. Then we're just going to go with this. And actually, I'm going to take off the mount on this. And when I take the microphone off, I actually can see better too. Because I keep the microphone kind of, it's weird having a microphone in your face. So anyways, now I totally lost my train of thought. So the other thing that you can get in this set, just so you guys know, is the black and white parallels, which I think I have a few of them in here. So the black and white parallels kind of look like this. These land 1 in 3 packs, so there should be 8 of them in the set. But this one, like for example, is a Kyle Tucker rookie. Kind of a nice one, really. Dakota Hudson rookie. And then they do have the prospects as well. So the whole set does have a black and white. So yeah, it's and like the other rookies in here, like Keston Harura, you've got Vladdy, Tatis, Eloy, Alonso. So I really like the set. So anyways, and then the other one the other ones that you can pull, let me see, like Chavez is in here. That's one of the black and whites that I pulled. Kind of a sweet one. Take one spot if you hey, one second, I'll take one more spot. So yeah, I've got 8 spots left, Clark. I can put you in there. So let me do this. So that will be 7 spots left. Let me put Clark in. So yeah, so we'll probably break tonight. I'm really not too worried about it. Let me just make sure it's 7 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 spots. And the people I have in here right now is going to be Clark Z. Mr. Dave Durango is in here. Henry Martinez is in for 4. Mike Ondish is in for 4. Paulie's in for 4. Cards for Days is in for 6. Waxman is in for 1. Clark Z, he's in for 2, but he's listed in 2 different places because this is, I basically just list him out as like kind of first come, first serve. So, so yeah, so what we got going on, and it looks like we maybe lost. Did we lose a few people? There we go. I feel like we maybe just lost a couple people. Let me know. I think when I unplugged that microphone, it screwed some stuff up. So yeah, so we've got 7 spots left. So we probably will break tonight. For some reason, I want to say we've got issues with the stream. Is anyone having problems with the stream? I'm going to refresh this because I'm noticing, there we go. Yeah, I know it's weird because we've got, it's like the watch now looks weird to me. It says we've got 5, but I've got, I've got Dearman. Hey, Dearman. By the way, Dearman, hello. Thank you for joining. Yeah, so I think the I think did the stream drop out? It shouldn't have. Let me make sure I'm on. Yeah, I mean, we're on the Wi-Fi and everything. We should be. It's kind of weird because I'm not showing that my Wi-Fi is actually working. I'm showing it being on. So anyways, I think we're better. So anyways, sweet. So I think we're having some technical difficulties. So for anyone that just came in, what we're doing tonight, we're breaking Bowman Heritage. I got 7 spots left, so if you want one, they'll probably fill up here fairly quickly. And then if you get into the break, there is the 2015 Bowman draft. So, but instead of sitting around staring at a box of baseball cards that we're not quite opening yet, there is some stuff that we can do in the meantime. I got in the mail yesterday. Yeah, I know it's like really weird that it's like all the watch nows dropped out really fast. So I got in the mail yesterday. You guys might know this guy, Urban Card Breaks. I got this huge box. I think this is his Urbox Patreon package, and I'll bet you he put a few of the breaks that I've gotten here. So I haven't opened this, so I figured since we had a few spots to fill that we could maybe break this open and see what's in Urban Card Breaks Patreon. I'm assuming that this is what this is. If it's not, with how big this box is, that means I'm buying a lot. Oh yeah, this is most definitely his break, because there's the maple candy that he gives. And then, so there's, I should eat that thing and tell you guys if it's any good. And then let's see what else is in here. It looks like, and see, this is how cool Urban is. This is why I like Urban. He's got a My Little Pony pencil. If you know anything about my channel, hey, Dearman, it is not a problem. If you know anything about my channel, my daughter really likes the My Little Pony stuff, and if it was up to her, that is like all we would collect. And then it looks like, look at Urban is awesome. So he hooked up. Let's see what's in here. It looks like he hooked up the kids with a few packs, which is really cool. They actually just went to bed. My wife put them to bed. And let's see it looks like there's some Pokemon cards in here too. So, not to kill the stream, but here's some, oh wait, no, it's not Pokemon. So there's the 2 My Little Pony packs, which when Penny sees these, she is going to freak out. And then there is some My Little Ponies in here as well. And then, so those are all for Penny. And then Beck, I'm going to let him open these, but Beck has got the Pokemon curated pack. And then for Daddy, it looks like, yeah, okay, so there's a ton of stuff in here. Check this out. There is, let's see, that looks like it's going to be a break, and it looks like there's an auto in there, which is awesome. And then there is, I'm fairly certain this is going to be the Urbox. This thing weighs a ton. This thing probably weighs at least a pound, if not more. But we'll open up these first. So, on his Patreon package, he has the Urbox, which I think which I'm pretty sure is a $15 a month charge. So for $15, and I'm not sure that this is I'm pretty sure that this is part of a break. So the box will be his Patreon package. But let's see what he put in here. This one says extras. And for the extras, here's what we have. We've got, these are 82 Donruss, Milt Wilcox, Jerry Narin, Greg Luzinski. Look at old Greg Luzinski there. That guy looks like a hip dude. That guy looks like my grandpa. Fergie Jenkins, that's a nice one for the Rangers. Look at that. Fairly decent a little off center, but not bad. These cards are in clean condition. I'm actually going to put old Fergie in a sleeve. So there's Fergie. And let's see what else he put in this. So these are all extras, by the way. This is Lamar Johnson, Earl Weaver manager card, Roy Lee Jackson, Chris Spire. There's Steve Garvey. If you know anything about Steve Garvey, big time, huge. If you are in the LA area and talk to Dodger fans, man, they love Steve Garvey. So I like the Steve Garvey card there. Tony Armas and Alan Ripley. So that's cool, little Steve Garvey out of the 82, plus the Fergie Jenkins. A couple cool cards. Live stream. Oh, I was wondering. So those are the extras. Then let's see. It looks like in here we've got some 2018 holiday. There's an Eloy Jimenez rookie debut right up front. So we'll see. This would have been out of a, most likely a recent break. So the Eloy Jimenez. By the way, I've been buying a couple cards on eBay. It seems like the reason I don't have a lot of cards on my eBay store right now is it is totally a buyer's market. If you aren't looking on eBay right now, there are some amazing deals to be had. Because it's the off season, not as many people are buying baseball cards. But I'll tell you what, some of the stuff that I'm finding on there, it's amazing that there's just not a lot of bids. So I haven't been putting a bunch of stuff up there because I don't want to undersell cards. But if you're a buyer, not a bad time at all to be looking into getting some cards on the eBay on the eBay website. So just as a little tip for you guys. So let's see. We've got Hector Santiago. This is going to be numbered 439 out of 218. We've got Tyler O'Neill. I've got Jordan Hicks rookie card. And then a Jack Flaherty. Which Jack Flaherty actually, if he's kind of gone underneath the radar, but Flaherty is a really good pitcher. This is another card that as an investment card. Yeah, Paulie. Yes, Paulie. We know you were buying cards. But yeah, I mean, I kid you not. On eBay right now, if you're kind of looking with the right search terms, PSA cards are going pretty inexpensive right now. Gumber, Carpenter, and then like the other day, I think for night. I just put what I do is I put like there's a McGuire. I put the like whatever the starting bid is, and if it hits, great, and if it doesn't hit, no big deal. But the other day I got 3 it was a lot of 3 Mike Trout. I want to say they were 2014 cards. I'm pretty sure they were 14. And then 3 Joe Adele. So it was like one transaction, 3 Joe Adele Bowman first papers. I collect a lot of Angels cards. I got that for 95 cents and then 70 cents shipping. So it cost me about $1.50 to get 3 Joe Adele Bowman first. I was like a kid in a candy store when I saw that I had won that bid. So that's the kind of deals you can find on there right now, which by the way, there's a Mitch Garver. Mitch Garver is, in my opinion, the best catcher in the American League. I think I said that in last week's stream. Mitch Garver is really underrated right now. So yeah, for like 95 cents, Dearman, okay, so let me see. So Dearman, the PayPal is on the screen. Let me go onto my PayPal account. I will put you in for a spot. The one thing, Dearman, I will need your address. So if your mom wants to put that in the PayPal notes, you can let her do that. I just need your address so I know where to ship cards to. or if her PayPal has email, I have her email. I can always email her for it. Just makes it a little bit easier if she wants to put that in there for shipping and stuff. So as I package this stuff up, I don't got to go running around looking for the the address and emailing people's, because a lot of times what I've learned is on people's PayPal addresses, they don't necessarily always have the right email address. So, okay, so as we continue along, oh yes, this is going to be huge, guys. So I remember this break now. And I actually don't want to show it. So here is an auto. This is Jake Bauer's Tampa Bay auto. So I got, Dearman, I got you in for a spot. So just as an update on the spots, guys, I've got 6 spots left. The pricing on this, it's on screen, but there's 4 spots for $30. It kind of covers shipping, or it's $7.50 plus $3 one-time shipping. So 6 spots left. So if you're thinking about getting them, the spots are kind of running out fast here. So here is the other one. This is a Don Russ 1983 Cal Ripken. Really nice Ripken here. Just slightly off-centered. And really just a sweet, sweet Ripken. It is a, if I'm not mistaken, this is his year 3. Yeah, this is his year 3 card. So a really nice Ripken there, guys. But we pulled this one, which is a Tony Gwynn. And this is a Tony Gwynn rookie card, which Urban pulled, I think it was last week. So as we look at this card, the centering, and we kind of look at some of the other cards on here from the Don Russ 83. So the centering on this, maybe the centering is probably 60-40 on from left to right. On the top, it's probably, I don't know, maybe 65-35. As you can, like this Cal Ripken's a little bit low, so the centering on these aren't perfect. But I don't own this card. Dearman, no worries. Have her take her time. It is not a big deal. So yeah, the Tony Gwynn rookie card from Don Russ 1983. I do not own this card. Urban pulled that the other day. I think I bought like if I'm not mistaken, I bought one of the stacks. He was doing personal stacks of these, so was really happy to get this card. Really excited to, because I don't own that card. That's engraded. This card, I mean, this one would probably get, the corners on this look really good. The card itself is in good condition. The only thing that this would get graded down for would be the cut on it and the centering. But you're probably looking at like a PSA 8 right here. That Cal Ripken is probably an 8 or somewhere around there as well. And then there is the Jake Bauer's auto. So, and then Eloy Jimenez, and then we kind of flipped through all of the holiday. I think that was a $5 fast break he had, or a $5 break that he had going the other day. So that's that. And then there also is the herb box that he sent me. What did I do with my knife? I don't see my knife anywhere. Oh, there it is. So yeah, so Jaffa, you are the same way as me. Let me check, Dearman. Yeah, what I normally do, I'm weird about it. I don't mind, I very rarely will bid against someone else on a card, only because it's you get like emotionally invested, and I don't want to do that. And it's kind of the problem with eBay is some people overpay for cards, and then everyone's looking for a deal. Some people overpay for cards because they may or may not be educated. There are a lot of sellers that try and capitalize on the fact that not everybody that collects cards is as educated as some of the people that sell cards. So for me, I just go, look, for me, I go, I want my PC. Let me figure out how Urban packaged this. That's all cut up. Like I want my PC, but I don't want, I don't want to overbid on cards, and at the same time, I definitely don't want to get into a bidding war. So what I will normally do is say, look, if I can get a good deal by just putting in the starting bid, I will do that. And sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you don't. And my thing is, hey, if I don't get lucky, it's not that big of a deal. So if you don't stay emotionally invested to the card, you're totally good. So Dearman, here's, if I can ever figure out how to open up this box, I will check PayPal. Give me 1 second. It hasn't showed up on my end yet, but sometimes it takes a couple minutes. You can ask Paulie. Paulie knows. So sometimes it does take a couple minutes. I'm not worried about it. I got you in there, Dearman. If it doesn't show up, I'll just email. It's not that big of an issue. So here is the box. And this is a ton of cards. I mean, he has, wow, this is like a ton of cards. This may be some breaks too. I'm assuming he's been holding on to some of my stuff. So this looks like the box, but you'll look in here. Yeah, I think he's been holding on to a few of my breaks from him. So, oh yeah, he most definitely has. Because if he sent all these for 15 bucks, he's crazy. The shipping alone on this would cost more than that. Here, let me refresh it one more time for you, Dearman, just to give you a confirmation. Let me do this. Activity. 1 second. So, but this is the, so this is his Urbox Patreon package right here. So yeah, Dearman, it hasn't showed up yet, but I'm not worried about it. So, Brad, there are 6 spots left. And you can kind of see what the pricing is. 4 spots is like 30 bucks. I'll handle the shipping. If you want less than that, it's $7.50. And then there's like a $3 one-time shipping fee. So if you get like 2 spots, that would be 18 bucks. So this is what, so this would be Urban's January Patreon package. So here is, let's see, what do we got here? This is Don Russ. Pretty sure there's going to be, is this 90? No, 1988. There's Score, 19. This is 7. So we'll see what's called 1988. 3 superstar cards, Magic Motion. And then, hey, Warcraft, what's going on? Man, this is tough. 88, if you think about it, 98. Here is a Bob Welsh, and here, winding up and throwing the pitch. That's awesome. That is awesome. Love these. We've got Sam Horn. Because I did not like the Red Sox growing up. Mike, no, we are. Give me a deal on the let me see. So there's Sam Horn, and then we've got a good one, guys. Let me see. So I've got 4 left. Brad, I think this is the first time you've bought into a break with us. Just be sure to leave and pay. If you could. Should be from Susan. So let me, but I'll get you in here, Brad. So there. So let me think about this. On my, I think what's happening here. I think it's because my Wi-Fi. Let me get back. Let me see if that helps. For some reason, I want to say I'm. It may be out here as I do Wi-Fi. The phone is on my. Chris, let me know if that just helped. The weird part is it is saying I am on Wi-Fi, but I'm not showing it. This is actually a little kind of odd. Let me see. Let me refresh this and see what's going on. I figured if I shut Wi-Fi off and then turned it back on, we would be okay. What I'm showing is just a poor stream. So, okay, 1 second. Thank you, Brad. That is awesome. Okay, so you guys, it looks like it may be a little bit better. For some reason, my Wi-Fi is, yeah, I mean, we should be good. You guys doing better? Yeah, I mean, I turned it off and on. I think there might be some issues going on. If we don't have any weather going on here. But anyways, okay, so let's see, Polly. Polly, what if I told you this? Since you are, if you wanted to get 8 spots, it's not as clear as before. It should have cleared up now. I'm looking at it on my end, and we're looking pretty good now. So just let me know. Sweet. Okay, good. All right. So, Polly, why don't we do this? If you want to take these last 4 spots, and that'll kind of get you up to 8 spots, just so we can get this broke for everyone else that is watching. Well, let me do this. Is there anyone else that wants spots? Because I'm going to make Polly an offer, but if there's someone else that wants spots, now would be the time to kind of get in, because there's 4 spots left. And I think Polly will take them. I'm going to give him a deal, but I want to give you one last chance if anyone else wants them. Dearman, I got you in. So don't worry much about that. I've got you in. So you should be fine. But to be fair, Brad's came in, and I don't see a Susan in here yet. But I've had this issue before where it doesn't show up for a while. So, Dearman, I have you in. You've got my email address. Just email me your address. And if the payment doesn't come in, I'll email and say, hey, I didn't get payment. I'll let you know. But don't worry too much about it. So, if no one else wants spots, your sent email didn't work. Are you emailing? Here, let me give you this. That is the email. So that may be why I don't see payment yet. If you didn't use the right email address. The other thing is, if you go into the video description that should be right on this video, there's a direct link to my PayPal Me account. That'll take you right to my PayPal account without having to type anything in. So anyways, okay, so my mom said you need to confirm email or something. My mod said. Okay, yeah, Dearman, I don't know how. The easiest way to do it would be just to click on the link below. So, Polly, here's what I'm going to do. Since you've already bought 4 spots and we're at 750, what if I give you the last? What if I send you 1 spot for free? So, and I'm terrible with math, but I think that would be $22.50 for the last 3 spots. I need to confirm email. Oh, okay. Here, let me go to my email for you, Dearman. Gmail.com. And so, Paul, if you want to do that, deal, just let me know. Let me see if I have anything from... There's Brad, Clark, Barry. Yeah, so I am, in my email, I do not have anything from a Susan. Let me check my, done deal. Okay, cool. So we will get to breaking here. So yeah, it'd be like $22.50 more. You've already paid for the first, so we are full, guys. And Dearman, I have you in here, so we'll get it figured out. Let me just check and make sure I don't have something else in here from. There's Pearl Jam emails. Okay, yeah. And don't, so Dearman, the best way to do it would be just to click on that PayPal Me link that is in the video description below. That will take you right to me. There's no need to type an email address in and all that. So, here's what I'm going to do, only because I'm kind of halfway through this. I will open the rest of this box maybe after the stream, but I am going to open up the cards that he sent me. And by the way, so we can answer the trivia question before we had technical difficulties, which hopefully we don't run into again. Who was the last AL player to win 2 legs of the Triple Crown? And this would have been a question from 1988. You would have had Darrell Evans, Reggie Jackson, Dave Kingman, or Tony Armas. The answer to that is Tony Armas. He had 43 home runs and 123 RBIs, and a champion in 1984. Don Mattingly won the batting title with the 343 to Armas's 268. So Armas was a slugger, and Mattingly was a hitter. So let's do this. We're going to go through these real fast. Yeah, we do allow trades. Once we'll randomize everything. Who do we got here? In Albert Joey Bell, Greg Holland, Mr. Joey Votto, Zach Britton. So as soon as we kind of, there's a right there, award winner. There's Chapman. There's a Cal Ripken Jr. Ken Landreau, Daniel Murphy. That's a snowflake refractor. That's kind of nice. Aroldis Vizcaino, Josh Bell, snowflake. Alex Wood, Mr. Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron looks like he has a really big head in that card, I've always thought. Chris Iannetta, Freddie Freeman, that's 2017 holiday. Bob Baddock, there's a Nolan Ryan, Monty Forrest, Brian Anderson, Mark Davis, Darryl Strawberry, Cody Bellinger, Jose Barrios, and look at this one. This is a nice one that he sent me. Thank you, Paulie. Jose Barrios is numbered 8 out of 99. That is a purple parallel. This is out of 2019 Topps High Tech. That's a sweet one right there. Jose Barrios is actually, there's a Shohei. He knows I like Shohei. There's a J.D. Martinez. That is a jersey relic. Ortiz. That feels really thick for that card. Steve Trout. And is this, okay, I was going to say, if that's the Chipper Jones 92 Bowman, I was going to freak out. This is the iconic card. Chipper Jones, like this card. There's a Trout, Cruz and Carter. Another one of these, this is the high-tech JT Real Muto. Luis Goara, Pablo Sandoval, Keuchel, Rendon, Donaldson, Bregman, and Martinez. So maybe we'll open up all of these right here after the break. But since you guys are all waiting on the break, we will get to that right now. So let me put this stuff kind of off screen and get this cleaned up here a little bit. I still got my other Urbox packs right here too. So maybe we'll open these after the break. You guys can hang out and see what you can get from the Urbox. So I got a couple more cards here. So yes, so here's the deal on the break. All the cards are going to ship. Normally it takes me a couple days to get them out because I'm a one-man operation here, but they normally go out within like 2 or 3 days of breaking. All cards were shipped. You will have a chance to trade. I know we have a few new people breaking with us tonight. So first I want to thank you guys for getting into the break. Does she have to send? Hold on, Dearman. So yes, friends and family just means that there's two different ways you can pay. You can pay for a service, or you can pay for friends and family. I prefer friends and family only because if you do pay for a service, that PayPal charges me a fee for that. So if you can do it, friends and family. If not, it's not a huge deal. I would prefer it that way. So yeah, all cards are shipped. We will randomize the spots. We will randomize your chance for the Aaron Judge Bowman draft. 2015 Mint 9 card. So we will do all of that. And then once all the spots, so we will randomize the teams and then we randomize the breakers. So it's kind of a double randomization. And you'll see how that works. We do it on random.org. So for all of you guys that are new to the break, if you've never watched a break before, if this is your first break with me, that's how I do it. We will roll a dice to figure out how many times the teams and names get randomized. And then we'll open it up for trading. And then once the hot stove is kind of cooled down, we'll do this break. So with that being said, I'm going to move this out of the way just for a second so I can make room for the computer. And let me do one thing here. How do you do it? What do you hit? So there is, okay, so Dearman, I don't want to make her mad. If she just wants to send the payment, it doesn't matter if it's friend or family or if it's not. If she just wants to click through on the payment, that would be the easiest way to do it. The last thing I want is your mom mad because she can't pay my PayPal account. So if she's got, if she's having trouble finding where it says friends and family, don't worry about that too much. So here we go. So here is what you guys are looking at. And here is the breakers as they came in. So we've got, and we'll get this a lot closer for you guys. So here's what we've got. Let me see if I can get this like right on top. She found it. Okay, awesome. And Susan, if you are listening, thank you very much. I know Dearman really enjoys baseball cards. So Susan, I want to send a thank you to you. I will be happy to send him the cards. And I appreciate you supporting his love of the hobby. That's really nice of you, especially right after the Christmas holiday. I have 2 kids myself, so I totally get wanting to support what your kids are interested in, and it is awesome that you will let them buy a break for me. Hopefully we can pull them some sweet cards. So here are the break spots, guys. We've got 30 spots here. We've got Clark, Dave, Henry, Mike, Paulie's in for a bunch. Cards for Days is in for a bunch. Waxman, Dearman's in, Brad's in. So here's what we'll do. We're going to copy all of our, I don't know why that didn't work just now, but that's why it wanted me to do. We don't want that in there. It wanted to set up a formula in Excel. So we're going to copy all these, and what we'll do is we're going to go to random.org here, and we're going to go to lists. We're going to randomize these. So, let me throw the teams in here, and we'll figure that out. We're going to roll the dice. So, by the way, Isaac, I saw you were in here. I don't know if I said hi to you, but if I haven't said hi yet, Isaac, thank you for joining into the stream. So here's what I just rolled. I rolled a 5. So we're going to randomize the teams 5 times. So here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Okay, so I've got Royals on top and Dodgers on bottom. And keep in mind with this Bowman set, a lot of different teams that maybe you've been spending a lot of times. It's kind of like that Bowman draft set. So here's what I want to do. I want to go I figured out the great way to not have the numbers show up. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy paste these all back into our spreadsheet. And we're going to copy paste them right back over here like this. But I'm going to do the paste special and just the text. So that way the numbers don't show up. Gosh, you have no idea. It makes my whole life that I figured out how to do that. And then now we'll do the breaker names. So these are right now in order of how they were bought. So we're going to randomize these. Can I hide the break message, please? Oh, yes. Hold on 1 second. That's easy to do. We will do this. And give me 1 second. I just got to trash. There you go. You should be good to go now. It's a little hectic. I feel like I'm a little discombobulated on this one, but as we get going, it'll calm down a little bit. Okay, so here is all our breaker names. So everyone will be in there. Let's find the dice, and this time I'll roll it on screen this time. Okay, 1 doesn't count. If I roll a 1, we're re-rolling again. 4 times. So now we're going to randomize the breaker names 4 times. And no problem, Susan. That's awesome. So let's see. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I've got Polly on top. I've got Brad on the bottom. So we will take all these, drop them back into the spreadsheet, and we will open up trades here in just a second. So I'm going to go like that. Oh, wait, you know what? For some reason, that didn't put them in quite right. Hold on. I'm going to back that out just for a second. It'll still be the same thing. I just need to put it up here. All right. So let me go back. Let me pull the names again. For some reason, it didn't want to take it. So let's do this. So there we go. Text now. They'll be right. So what we're going to do is we're going to hide all of this over here so there's no confusion, and we will open it up for trades. You know, if I can ever hide this. So here are our teams, and here are our breakers. And let's just delete this. And I will put this all into a, oh, look at that down there. Sorry, you guys can't all see that. That's the one thing I haven't quite figured out yet on why it doesn't. There we go. Okay, let's do this. And here are, there we go. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, no, normally I don't have this much trouble with this. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with technology and stuff tonight. Normally I'm much better. So here's the teams. We're going to scroll this out. This, you guys, oh wait, there's Brad way down there. See, look at this. For some reason on that copy space thing that I do, it doesn't keep the formatting on everything, but we'll get you in here, Brad. Don't worry, we haven't forgot about you. So here we are. Finally. We are, that should be perfect. So trades are open. There is, yeah, okay, we are perfect. So there we go. Here's who we got. We got, Paulie's got the Royals and the Tigers. Cards for Days has the Braves. The Angels are going to Brad. The Nationals are going to Paulie. The Indians are going to Clark Z. The Reds are going to Henry Martinez. Twins are going to Cards for Days. Cubs are going to Mike O. Padres going to Paulie. Marlins are going to Dave Durango. Rockies are going to Dearman. So Dearman, congratulations on the Rockies. The Mets are going to Henry Martinez. White Sox and Yankees going to Cards for Days. Pirates are going to Henry Martinez. Giants are going to Paulie. Diamondbacks to Mike O. Blue Jays to Waxman. Phillies and Brewers are going to Cards for Days. Mariners and Red Sox are going to Paulie. The A's are going to Mr. Durango. The Orioles are going to Mike Ondish. The Rays are going to Clark Z. Clark, congratulations. That's a Wander hit, possibly. Cardinals are going to Henry Martinez. Astros are going to Mike O. Rangers are going to Paulie. And Dodgers to Brad as well. So, let's see. So, with trades. Trades are open right now, guys. I can see your guys' comments. If there is a confirmed trade, please say confirmed, and then just tell me who the two teams are, and we will get them. Switched up for you guys. So Dearman wants the Nationals from Paulie. Waxman, this is the 2019 Bowman Heritage set. It is a Topps online exclusive set that just came out literally like 2 weeks ago. It is the last set. It's the last Topps set of the 2019 baseball card season. If you are a Nationals fan, Paulie is, you are the fans as well. So the fact that he got the Nationals, I can guarantee. Paulie, have you if not, there will be the snap. Okay, so we've got Dodgers for Diamond. And where are the Dodgers? We're going to do that. So Brad's got the Dodgers now, and the Diamond. So Mike's got. Do we get that right? It's because. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm on 4G. 1 second, we will get this working. Give me 1 second here. Keep it off. All right, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Oh, man. Yeah, I've got a terrible picture. You can see the terrible picture I'm looking at. I think it's cutting people out, too. I don't know what's going on here. It's kind of annoying. All right. Keep trading open. Can't see teams. Okay, I will keep trading open. Don't worry. Here are the teams. I think it'll come back in a second. For whatever reason, my phone isn't connecting to Wi-Fi, so this is all going over 4G. The good news is I have a 4G connection, but the second that cuts out, I think it's given us a little bit of a issue here. So it should start looking better here in a second. I really wish. If I wasn't recording on my phone, I would just I've turned on and off the Wi-Fi a couple times. For whatever reason, it's just my phone isn't finding networks. And I record off my phone, and the problem is if I shut the phone off, it ends the stream. But I think we should be coming back now. So if there's issues throughout the night, guys, I do want to apologize for that. It's weird that my phone, it says Wi-Fi is on. It says I'm connected to my network. But then, you know, the little icon you get that shows you your Wi-Fi thing, that I'm not seeing. So I'm pretty sure that is the issue, which is a crappy issue to have right now because it was on when I was on earlier. So anyways, okay, so trades are still open. Rockies for Atlanta Braves. Let's see. So that would be the Braves are cards for days. So we'll keep trades open for just a couple more minutes here. And then what we'll do is we will random off the Aaron Judge 2015 card. And we'll go from there. And I really want to apologize for the feed issues, guys. That normally does not I normally don't have that issue, only because normally I'm on Wi-Fi and I've got fantastic Wi-Fi. I pay a ton for Wi-Fi because I feel like my whole house runs off of Wi-Fi now, so I've spared no expense. I'll keep all my teams for the first times ever. Paulie, you actually ended up with a pretty good... the Tigers, I mean, because this is a Bowman set, the Bowman set, yeah, the Giants aren't bad. So we'll see. We'll see what we pull out of here. It should be a great box. My favorite part of these cards is the color parallels, just so everyone knows. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say it. Trades are going once. Trades are going twice. Is there any more trades? I'm going to check comments, but I think everyone knows the team. Dearman saying Rockies for Angels. Angels is Brad. Brad, let me know if you want to trade with Dearman for the Angels, for the Rockies and Angels. I really kind of wish I knew what was going on with my Wi-Fi. Dearman is trying to get out of that Rocky spot. The Rocky spot actually isn't bad in a Bowman set, but let me know. Okay, so that's so if anyone wants the Rockies, just let me know. I'm going to keep an eye on comments and pull the camera back so we can get kind of plugged in. Well, actually, we're going to do one more thing. We do still have the Aaron Judge that we want to rip into. Dearman, the Rockies are actually not a bad team to have in this set. If you go look at the checklist, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Yeah, I pay all this money for Wi-Fi, and then my phone doesn't connect to it. Although it totally is connected to it. That's what's weird. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take everyone. We're going to take all the breakers. So we're going to randomize for the Aaron Judge, guys. So it's this card. It's a PSA mint 9 Aaron Judge 2015 Bowman draft. There's the PSA identification number. Sweet card. So PSA 9. I have no idea why this isn't a 10. You can look at this card for days and go, I have no idea what's wrong with it. But we will randomize this right now. And someone is going to walk away with this. And I see that my stream, and Dearman is going to take the Angels, my favorite team. So let's make that trade. And from here on out, guys, trades are closed. I don't think many of you are going to be trading anyway. So let's see, the Angels are up here. So Brad's now got the Rockies, and Dearman took the Angels spot. Very cool. Let's do this. So I'm going to sort this to where we're A to Z. We'll put filters on this stuff. So this will all switch around. So you guys will see it A to Z now. So what we'll do is we're going to take all of our breakers. We're going to throw them in here. Get all in. So this is for the Aaron Judge. Waxman, I do not have AT&T. I actually have WOW. Which is, I don't know if that's like an Ohio only thing. I doubt it is, but so let's do this. I'm going to randomize this. Oh God, we keep rolling ones tonight. Okay, we're going to randomize 4 times. So here we go. This is for the, oh, okay, I will switch that back, but let's do this. So Dearman says no. So you're back with the Rockies. So I'll switch that back here in a second. Okay, so we're going to randomize this 4 times, guys. 1, 2, 3. And whoever's on top on this one is the winner of the Aaron Judge. Good luck to everyone. The Aaron Judge is going to Mr. Clark Z. Clark Z, congratulations. You are getting the Aaron Judge. Clark Z, I think, had 2 spots in this break, so kind of an outside chance, but he got it, which is kind of cool. Oh, and then let me switch back. Hold on one second. Dun, dun, dun. Let me find it again. Now we've switched everything up. Okay, so it was the Angels for the Rockies. So Dearman is going back to the Rockies. And Brad is going back to the Angels. So here is that switch. And you guys, we're going to get to breaking. We're spending too much time playing with spreadsheets. so good luck to everyone that got in the break. I want to thank you all for getting into the break. And we will, let me get plugged back in here real fast. There we go. Okay. For whatever reason, okay, there we go. So now we are back and we are breaking. By the way, if any cards deserve the one touch, we will pull them out of here. We will blow the foghorn, which sounds like this. As Kaz calls it, he calls it the muffled fart, which is not a bad description of it. So, I still got the Aaron Judge over here. I'm going to put the Aaron Judge over here. Okay, so here we go. We are breaking. Good luck to everyone. And again, thank you so much for getting into the break. We are there. Like I said, there are 24 packs in here, 10 cards per pack, 48 chrome cards, 7 of which will be colored numbered parallels. There's an auto. There's black and white cards. We are only doing 1 box. So here we go. The packs look like this. The packs are actually really cool. If you guys didn't watch it, I did do a kind of in-depth review on these. I do think that the best part about these cards is the colored parallels. If you were to buy a box of these, that's really what you're chasing out of here. So here we go. First pack. Good luck, everyone. Oh wait, I want to do one more thing. I want to pull up the. One second. I just want to make sure I've got the breakers' names in front of me, so I know who's pulling cards. Again, guys, all cards will ship. And away we go. And keep in mind, there are no names on the front. So, and of course, they're all prospects. So you'll probably see me flipping because I am not going to know every name on this. But that's going to be Jake Cave for the Twins. That is a rookie card. Twins are, let's see, cards for days. This, we'll see how many of these I know. Marco Luciano. I did not know that one. By the way, most of the rookie cards and stuff, they'll get sleeved up. There's Steven Duggar. They'll get sleeved up a little later. I'll sleeve up some of the bigger rookies and stuff immediately, obviously. But we'll kind of play as we go. This is Genesis Cabrera. That is for the St. Louis Cardinals. Who ended up with the Cardinals? That's Henry Martinez. For the Mariners, we've got Evan White. And here is our first black and white card. This one is going to be Alex Kirilloff. So there's our black and white parallel. Alex Kirilloff is for the Twins. So the Twins are off to a nice start in this pack. And now we get to our chrome cards. So for the Orioles, we've got Rylan Bannon. And we'll probably sleeve the chrome cards as we go. And oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about this. So these cards are actually fairly thick. I don't know if you guys can tell on screen. but these are probably about as thick. The chrome ones are about as thick as like a straight up Topps chrome. Next card we have is a Matthew Liberatore, which is a nice hit for the Rays. The Rays are going to Clark Z. So Clark Z already, who having pulled or gotten lucky with the judge, gets a Matthew Liberatore. Liberatore is one of their top pitching prospects. So that's that. And then we've got, yeah, so Brad, I do have the Ryan Healy up. That'll go live. I can't tell you the time. Yusniel Diaz for the Orioles as well, and that's Starling Marte. I don't actually, and that is a little off-centered in true Bowman fashion. So let me do one thing here real quick. I'm having a hard time reading comments and reading the break at the same time, so I want to switch some stuff up. There we go. That is so much better. Yeah, so I don't give the timeout except for in that video. And then, but yes, there is the Ryan Healy relic card in the 1 cent cards this week. Pretty cool card, if you ask me. So here we go. This is Daniel Johnson for the Indians. Then we've also got Mr. Shohei for the Angels. That's going over to Brad. And then we've got, this is going to be for the San Diego Padres, Tirso Ornelas. The Padres was going to Pauly. Tirso is one of their higher rated prospects right now. This is going to be Jose Ramirez for the Indians. You've got a rookie card, Chris Shaw. I should have known that one. And then you've got a rookie card for the Dodgers and Mr. Will Smith. Who got the Dodgers? That's going out to Mike Ondas. So that is... So, Brad, why is Ryan Healy your PC? Is it because you're a Mariners fan, or do you have a connection to Healy? Because that's not something you hear every day. Let me make sure we get these cards in here. So there's the Smith. Nice one for the Dodgers. Congratulations, Mike. Then we've got, yeah, so the checklist on this, as we start going through these packs, I think you guys will all be pretty surprised with the checklist. It's a pretty good checklist. MJ Melendez, that's for the Kansas City Royals. The Royals are Pauly Junkwicks. Then we've got, for the Nationals, Luis Garcia. That's going to Pauly as well. This is a Chrome. I haven't hit any of the Chrome parallels yet, but we're only in pack 2, so we've got plenty of time. Oregon Ducks, okay, that makes sense. So are you from the Northwest, or did you go to college there? Then for the White Sox, we've got Dylan Cease. We had the White Sox. That's cards for days. And our last card in this one is Ryan Mountcastle for the Orioles. So let's get this in a sleeve. I forgot that when I did this, my personal box on these, I was having trouble getting these in the sleeves. So I may struggle with this a little bit tonight, but it should be okay. Henry, you did just make it in time. We're only on, I think this is like the 3rd pack out of 24. So, as we continue along here, got a Braves. This is going to be Christian Pat. I forget if it's Pache, but what I do know is he is a really highly rated prospect for the Braves. I tell you what, the Braves, they have a great farm system. The major league team is really good. I would not be surprised to see the Braves win a few here in the next couple years. So let's see if any of you guys can figure out who that is. Actually, you guys know. That's Fernando Tatis Jr. That is a rookie card. That's a nice hit for the Padres. Padres are going to Pauly Junkwicks. So Pauly's got the Fernando Tatis rookie card. And if these sleeves would cooperate, I tell you what. It's actually not the sleeves. It's that these cards are just a tad bit thicker than a normal cardboard card. They're at a kind of an odd size. So it's Pache. That's kind of what I thought it was. So here we go. For the Diamondbacks, there is Seth Beer, another nice prospect card for the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks is for Brad. So there's a beer for Brad. Speaking of beer, then we have the rookie. Let's see. This is going to be Eloy Jimenez. I thought that's who we were looking at. That's going to Cards for Days. So we get a Fernando and an Eloy in the same pack. Nice rookie hit for the White Sox and Cards for Days. Yeah, I do think the Braves almost won the World Series this year. The Nationals just got hot at the right time, and I don't think anyone was beating the Nationals. Plus, the Nationals had great pitching. Drew Waters for the Braves. Then we've got our next black and white, still looking for a color parallel, of Ryan Costello for the Minnesota Twins. The Twins is Cards for Days as well, so we'll sleeve that up. So yeah, I think with the Braves, and we'll see, their pitching is still not quite where it needs to be. These cards are really hard to sleeve. I almost wish I had some cut sleeved ones. Okay, so here we go. For the Tigers, we've got Alex Fado, and that is a chrome. Tigers are going to Paulie as well. Keep in mind, guys, Paulie has 8 spots in this, so we're going to hear his name a lot tonight. And we've also got Joe Adele. Nice hit for Brad. This is a chrome Joe Adele. Just to give you a heads up, though, kind of minor. I don't know if you can see that, Brad, but there's like a printing mark. It's kind of going down the top, so this probably is not a PSA 10, and it kind of goes all the way through. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of a straight line. It's not bad, but just something to call out, so when you see this card for the first time, you know it's there. Kind of pack fresh. It is like just a small little printing line, but that is a Joe Adele. I'm actually going to give this one a top loader. Joe Adele is the number 3 prospect going into the 2020 season. As an Angels fan, I know a lot about Joe Adele. Yeah, we haven't hit any Blue Jays yet, but we will. John Duplantier, that's a rookie for the Diamondbacks. And finally, we've got Ethan Hankins for the Indians. We got plenty of packs to go, guys. Okay, so here we go. We've got a Taylor Widener for the Diamondbacks. This is, let me see, this is, I should know this one, Kevin Pillar. I knew that. It's kind of fun to try and guess the names as we're going through these. For the Tigers, we're going to have a Bo Burrows. For the Cubs, there's a Chris Bryant. Then for the Astros, we've got Forrest Whitley. Then we've got Trey Mancini for the Orioles. And Keegan Thompson for the Cubs. And we've got Dodgers. And we've got our first color parallel. And that is an orange, guys. That is going to be to 25. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull Mr. Burns up here real quick. Mr. Burns is a Brewers hit. Brewers went out 2 Cards for Days. And then for the Dodgers, we've got, let's see if we can do this without anyone seeing it, Christian Santana, which is actually a nice one for the Dodgers. We're going to sleeve that up in just a second. And this orange one is going to be 21 out of 25 for the Braves. This is going to Cards for Days. This is going to be a Darian Cruz to 25. Nice low number hit. Darian Cruz is, we'll read about him. Let's give a little read up. Let's see what they say on the back of the card about Darian Cruz. And then we'll give you a top loader for this one as well, obviously. Signed at the age of 16. singled out by Baseball America as the 5th best prospect and best athlete in the 2016 international class. Switch hitter has changed positions twice. Still somewhat raw, but the Braves are confident in promoting him from low high to single A this past June. So probably a couple years away from being in the majors, but it sounds like the Braves have invested a lot in him. That is numbered to 25. And by the way, the orange on these is just dynamite. That's why I'm saying I think with these cards, my thinking on these is if you like the colored numbered parallels, this is a fantastic set. We will get an auto. This is not one of the auto heavy sets, and I know a lot of people like autos, but if you go online and kind of see what cards go for, the numbered parallels, especially low numbered parallels, can go for quite a bit as well. That's the Santana, by the way, for the Dodgers. And I mean, the colored parallels, and actually if you read a lot of the, like the little daily, Sports Card Daily and stuff like that, there's a lot of people that think that because of the numbers on that those are the cards long term that are going to be worth a lot of money. There's a lot of people saying, are we in a second junk wax era? And the answer to that is a lot of people don't know. But the one thing the junk wax era didn't have was like low numbered cards like this that proves the scarcity. So there's a lot of people that think that the number is where it's at in the colored parallels. So anyways, just a little side note. There's Yadier Molina, future Hall of Famer. This is going to be, isn't it, Blake Rutherford for the White Sox. And here's our first Blue Jays. Is this Sean Reed-Foley? Yes, it is. That is Sean Reed-Foley. That's a rookie for the Blue Jays. And this is another rookie card. Isn't this, why do I know this? It's not Chris Shaw. It is Aramis Garcia. I don't know how many times I got to try and guess that one and get it wrong. For the Mariners, which is Pauly. This is a Novelli Marte. Warcraft, Ohio. I do not do auctions. I've considered it. But to be honest, I normally put my cards on eBay. I don't have a lot on there right now because eBay is not the right place to have them right now. There's a Bryce Wilson for the Braves. And for the Mets, which we haven't called the Mets out much tonight, but the Mets are on the board. This is going to Henry Martinez, and this is an Andreas Jimenez. And I tell you what, these cards are, they're kind of awesome because they're like a cardboard back, but like a chrome front, and they're really thick. It's surprising how thick. They're actually kind of heavy for a card too. There's not a lot of cards like this that came out in 2019. So there's for the Mets. And then for the Angels, did we just get, no, we did not. This is the Jordan Adams. So there's Jordan Adams for the Angels. So another chrome for Brad. Yeah, my thing on the auctions are what I know a couple people that have run auctions. So here's the not a problem. I shouldn't say that. The issue I have with auctions is they run really fast on YouTube. And for good reason. I mean, no one wants to sit there and watch a card for 10 minutes and wait for bidding to go up. But if you're the guy running the if you're the guy running the stream, it's really hard to know if people have paid you, and it's kind of like you get a lot of people bidding, and then the guy that ends up winning for whatever reason doesn't pay, and then it's like, well, you had other people that wanted to buy the card, so there's that. So here's a Reggie Lawson. This is for the Padres, and I will not ding the cards. What I should do is just cut a few of the. I mean, they're going right in. It's those chrome cards. I think on the chrome cards, I'll have to maybe cut the corners so they go in a little bit easier. And for the Astros, this is going to Mike O. That is the Verlander. See if we can make some more room for. So yeah, so you get a couple no pays. I will say one thing: the auctions are a lot more fair to the seller on YouTube than they would be on eBay. But really, and then the other thing is lately I just kind of am keeping all my cards. Ryan McKenna, I think in the off season, it's a good time to keep cards. And here we go. This is going to be a rookie card. This is a Brandon Lau for the Rays. Rays or Clark Z. Yeah, I know. I want to pull Isaac. I agree. I want to see another. Man, I might have to cut because this is going to take me forever if I'm going to have this much trouble. Hold on. I'm going to check one thing, guys, because if I have a different brand, I'm going to see if these ones, because I think I'm using BCW top load or penny sleeves right now. Let me see if I got Ultra Pro ones here. Let me see if these work, because I think Ultra Pros are just slightly wider. So let me see if those work a little bit better, because these BCW ones are just real tight. Okay, so here we go. Orelvis Martinez for the Rays. We've got Dakota Hudson, rookie for the Cardinals. We've also got Chad Spanberger for the Blue Jays. And for the Yankees, Anthony Sigler. And here's a nice black and white parallel of Miguel Cabrera for the Tigers, obviously. So let's see if these... Yeah, no, it's not the top loader. Or wait, hold on. Yeah, no, I did. Okay. So, yeah, it's just that these are just a little... so this is a black and white parallel of Miggy. So let's get the Miggy in there. I do not know, man. It's just that these cards are just a little bit thick, but they're not... It's weird because they're not as thick as a Chrome card. Here's what I'm going to do. Let's speed this up a little bit. I'm going to speed this up just a little bit, guys. I'm going to cut a few of these while we're here and just get a few of them cut real quick. So that way we're not dealing with top loader issues all night. Just give me 1 second and this will go a lot smoother for all of us. I feel like I've been having technical difficulties all night, which normally I don't, but I guess it befalls us all. So I'm just going to cut a few of these, and we will, because I agree with Paulie that what I don't want to do is cut is ding any corners, which I don't think I've done yet, but I don't want to risk it either, because you guys have bought these cards. These are your guys' cards at this point, not mine. And I don't think it makes for a great stream when you just see me struggling to put cards into a penny sleeve all night. So we're going to try and fix that right now. And of course, even this is proving to be difficult because I'm trying to cut more at once. And this will probably speed things up quite a bit for you guys. You kind of keep things moving a little bit. Okay. So let's see if that helps at all. Okay. So back to Miggy. And then we'll get back to some Chrome cards. Well, yeah, I know. Normally, when you roll the corners, I don't know. It's just not being very fun. But look at that. They're going to go right in now. Okay, so this is De Los Santos. Nope, this is Adonis Medina. Chrome card for the Phillies. So we'll get this one sleeved up. And the Phillies, we're going out to Cards for Days. And our other one, Chrome, is going to be Sixto for the Marlins. And that is a nice one for Mr. Durango. Sixto is one of their top prospects. And finally, our last card here for the Rays is going to be Brent Honeywell. All right. So, like the card might go in better. All right. So, hopefully, my little snafus here and there will iron themselves out. There is a Jose De La Cruz for the Tigers. I feel like I've called the Tigers out quite a bit for Paulie tonight, so the Tigers are having a nice little break. Shane Baz for the Rays, and this is going to be Danny Jansen, because we can't have a Topps or Bowman set without Danny Jansen in the mix. So that's for the Blue Jays. Here we go, is a rookie card, DJ Stewart for the Orioles. And for the Phillies, this is an Alec Baum, one of their higher rated prospects. Phillies, again, is cards for days. So look at that. Now that I've got these cut, they're going right in. That's fantastic. And we've got a Brent Rooker for the, let's see, who is that? That's for the Twins. For the Cubs, ooh, nice one for the Cubs. Nico Horner. Cubs is going to Mike O. Problem is I'm going to have to cut more of these real quick. And so that's the Nico Horner. That is a chrome. Nice card. These are, you know what, you're right, that these are kind of crackerjack kind of colors, aren't they? This is Royce Lewis for the Twins. Royce Lewis, first overall pick, was it 2017? So this is a nice chrome Royce Lewis for the Twins. Twins is Cards for Days. So Cards for Days is kind of picking up. He's from around my area. He's from Aliso Viejo, California. That's Orange County. He was the first overall pick in the 2017 draft. So we're going to throw Royce into a little bit of a top loader here. And we will throw him back here. Once we make a little bit more room for cards by removing some of these packs, we'll kind of show off some more of them. Here's a Barrios. And finally, is this going to be Nick Senzel? No, Jonathan India, which maybe Jonathan India is also a nice hit. And that is for the Reds. The Reds are going to Henry Martinez. Yeah, this is going much faster now that I'm not spending 2 minutes top loading each individual, or penny sleeving each individual card. All right, continuing along. Let's see who else we're going to get out here. Is this going to be Cal Quantrill? Sorry. Jordan Adams. For the Braves, we've got Kyle Wright. That's a rookie card. Then we've got, there he is. I'm pretty sure, isn't this Rowdy? Rowdy Tellez for the Blue Jays. So Rowdy Tellez, rookie. And by the way, keep in mind, I will sleeve up the rookies later. So then we've got Peter Lambert for the Rockies. There you go. We finally got the Rockies on the board. Took us a while, but there's Peter Lambert. That is a rookie card. That's for Dearman. And then backing it right up, we've got another Rockies card. Ryan Valade. And Ryan Valade is a nice prospect for the Rockies as well. And for the Angels, there's Mike Trout. Every Mike Trout card on this channel is going to get sleeved, just so you guys know. Brad has the Angels. And now we get to our chrome cards. So, and I think we have a chrome, or yep, we do most definitely have a refractor parallel here. So this is Brent Honeywell for the Rays, and our refractor parallel we'll look at here in a second. It's going to be numbered to 199. So this is the Honeywell. And the Rays, who was that? That's Clark. And then for Seattle, for the Mariners, which is going to Pauly, we have a numbered 2. Oh, and this is a good one, guys. This is Jared Kalanick, numbered to 199, and it's 92 out of 199 refractor parallel. Kalanick is one of the higher rated prospects for the Mariners. In fact, you may even see him play this year. Nice card. I'm going to top load that one. Nice card. It's a good way to end that first little stack. So we've got 2 of our parallels. Throw this one back here. And to round out, we've got an Eric Hosmer as well. Okay, so let me move these. I'm going to move these out of the way. Let's do that. Sleeved a lot of cards in that pack, in that stack. So I'll move these out of the way so we can make room for the next stack here. Dearman, we just hit 2 Rockies cards in that pack. We just hit 2 of them. Keep in mind, there's 240 cards in the box, and there is 30 teams. Okay, so here we go. Taylor Trammell for the Padres. For the Phillies, we're going to have JT Real Muto. This is going to be a White Sox card. That's Luis Robert. And is this our Kyle Wright here? Kyle Tucker, I mean. Kyle Tucker for the Astros. Nice rookie card for, who had the Astros? Mike O. So there's a Tucker. And then right behind it, I'm not even going to pick it up yet. This is going to be a Michael Chavis rookie card for the Red Sox. That's going to Paulie. The Chavis is a sweet looking card. Am I already out of the ones that I cut? That is amazing. All right, well, we'll continue on. We'll try and do this. There we go. It's then we've got Nico Horner for the Cubs. So this is a sweet pack right here. 2 nice rookie cards plus a nice. Look at now. All of a sudden, these are going right in. Here we go. So this one is going to be for the Blue Jays. That is a Bo Bichette. And you guys, actually, before I do the Bo Bichette, we have a 1-of-1 printing plate of Luis Garcia. Hold on. I'm doing it now. This is going to the Nationals. So this is going to Paulie Junkwax. Oh, buddy. This is the actual black printing plate used to manufacture this card. Paulie, I don't think you have this card. I'm pretty sure. And this is most definitely getting top-loaded. And we're going to do it again, guys. We just hit a 1-of-1 printing plate. Luis Garcia. Let me find. This one will work, I think. That one will definitely work. I mean, come on. Whoa! This just made the whole box. We still got plenty more. I'm not sure if this counts as a color parallel. I'm assuming it does. But technically it's black, so maybe it's not. But let's get this into a one touch right now. And we will. Paulie, congratulations, man. That is. I have only hit one other 1-of-1 card in my life, and interestingly enough, it was a black printing plate earlier this year. Oh, wait, that's right. I can't put this in a sleeve if I'm putting it in. What am I doing here? Being that it's a printing plate, the chances of this actually getting damaged, I mean, it can, but it's a printing plate. It is not a typical card. So there we go. Hey, 3-card collectors, what's going on? Thank you for joining. Check this out, 3-card. Look what we just hit. A 1-of-1 black printing plate, Luis Garcia out of Bowman Heritage. That is, oh man, that just made my whole night. Paulie, congratulations. I have no idea what that card's worth. It's Luis Garcia. My guess is it will all depend on what Luis Garcia does with his career. But for now, and it's awesome that it's going to a Nationals fan. So congratulations. That was awesome. Paulie, you are the effing man right now. And by the way, in that same pack, for the Blue Jays, Waxman, you've got the Bo Bichette. So that pack was absolutely amazing. because that is the Boba Chrome as well. And then, as you guys will see here in a minute, I mean, this whole pack, there was a Horner, there's a Chavez, there's a Tucker, there's the 1-of-1 printing plate, there's the Boba, there's an Aaron Judge, or Giancarlo Stanton, I'm sorry, out of this pack as well. That's for the Yankees. That's cards for days, and an Andres Jimenez. Yeah, the 1-of-1, that is my second printing plate I've pulled. Those are the only 1-of-1s. I've never pulled like a Superfractor or anything like that. Let's see. We'll take a look here real quick. The chances of pulling a printing plate out of here is 1 in 1,000. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's right here. 1 in 1,861 packs. So that is a tough card to pull. $49 on eBay. And that, yeah, so it's a $50 card right now. I don't even know how you price out a printing plate. But here we go. We're going to continue on. We got more packs, guys. This is going to be Heliot Ramos for the Giants. That's Pauly as well. And there's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. rookie card. So all of a sudden the fire is coming out. That is for the Blue Jays. That's for Waxman. Waxman, congrats on the Vlad. And you know what, you guys, since I have a feeling we're going to start getting into some good cards here, I'm going to cut some more of these because I'm not going to screw around all night with me struggling to get penny sleeves open, because these cards are just a little bit thicker than they seem. So I'm going to just cut us up a few here. Give me a couple seconds. While we do that, you guys can look at the Vlad and the 1-of-1 printing plate. I feel like we will be better off if I just get this out of the way now, and then we will have smooth sailing from here on out. Because these have not been easy cards, and I think it's just best. I really don't want to ding a corner trying to get it into a penny sleeve. I think it'll just be easier if we do it this way. And I need to slow my roll because we just hit a friggin' 1-of-1. 3 cards. Yeah, on that Tebow card that was on the 1-cent store, I have no idea why that thing hasn't shown up to you yet. I sent you the refund. I'll look. I think I do have another one. It's one of those things that's the one downside to sell a card for 1 cent and do it on eBay. The problem that you run into is the plain white envelope is the best way to send them, or else it's not. I would lose a ton of money. So, I mean, every once in a while, stuff gets lost in the mail, and you can't track a plain white envelope. So, unfortunately, I don't know what happened. That's the first time that I've done the 1 cent cards for a half year now, and that is the first time that has happened. So, in the scheme of things, I think I'm actually doing pretty good. 1 second, guys. I'm just cutting up a few more of these here, so that way we have enough for a while. But yeah, so I'm not exactly sure what happened there. I do remember sending it and everything. If I find another, I sent you the refund. If I find another one, I'll let you know, and I'll just send it out to you. I'm pretty sure I have another one, so just let me know if that's cool with you, or if you need something else there. But I just want to apologize for the hassle, because I know you bought it, and that was like 2 weeks ago. It should have been in the mail by now. But if it hasn't shown up, I'll deal with it. Okay, so I've probably got about 30, 40 of these things cut up now. So here we go. That is the Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yeah, so far this second stack has been huge. We still have our auto to go too. Let's give Vlad a quick top loader here as well. They work fine in the top loaders. don't have enough space for Vlad yet. Sure we do. We'll just kind of throw him down in here. So let's see as we continue on. Here's a Rocky Dearman. This is Colton Welker. That's going to be a prospect card for the Rockies. Is this AJ Puck right here? That is AJ Puck. AJ Puck is one of the Athletics top prospects. I think he was also like 6th or 7th overall in 2018. For the Mets, I've got, and by the way, the A's, that's Dave Durango. Ahmed Rosario. This is going to be Matt Manning for the Tigers. We have called the Tigers a lot tonight. Here we go. For the Padres, I've got a Reggie Lawson Chrome card. Called the Padres a lot tonight too, so that's going to Paulie. And the next Chrome card, again, right back to the Tigers, is going to be Joey Wentz. Not a bad one there at all. So that's the Joey Wentz Chrome. Then let's see, who else we got here? There's another Royce Lewis and a Jose Altuve. So those are the last two cards of the pack. So we've got the Royce Lewis base. Number 1 pick in 2017. The Tebow right in front of you. I don't have a Tebow in front of me. Is there a Tebow in front of me? I don't know what you're talking about. 3 cards. I don't have one in front of me. All right, next pack. We've got Mr. Matt Chapman. Dave Dunning, nice hit, a nice prospect for the White Sox. For the Mariners, we've got Mitch Haniger. Here's the Rockies again. That's a nice one. Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. That's going out to Dearman. There's the Sixto again, so that's a Sixto base. Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. Dodgers are Mike O. And the black and white parallel is going to be Matt Mercer for the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks are going to Brad. I think we did a trade. Wasn't Dodgers Diamondbacks? Wasn't that the trade? And then for the Yankees, we've got a Chrome card. We've got an Estevan Florial. So that's Chrome card for the Yankees. That's Cards for Days. It's on the stack on the left, I think. There isn't a Tim Tebow in this set. So he's not in, Tim Tebow isn't in this set, as far as I know. Congratulations, Brad. And then we've got Matt Manning for the Tigers. And we also, we'll do the last one too, JD Martinez base. So the Matt Manning is the Chrome. And there we go. By the way, this is working much better with the corners clipped. I feel much better about ourselves now. I'm still high on the 1-of-1 printing plate. I can't believe we pulled that. All right, here we go. And we're back. Jonathan Loaisiga, rookie card for the Yankees. Brendan Boss, yes, the 1 cent, but by the way, if you guys haven't checked out the 1 cent reveal video today, I can't show the cards. I only show them in that video. I don't even post that video on the Patreon page. That's the only place you can get it. Edward Cabrera for the Marlins. That video did go live today. So when you see people saying Sunday, hopefully they don't give the time, but, cause I want the time, you have to watch the video to get the time, but the cards are going live this Sunday. Kyle Freeland for the Rockies. Another one, for Dearman. We've got for the Reds, a Hunter Green. This is going to be Rosario, Eddie Rosario, that is. And then we've got another black and white parallel. This one is going to be Kevin Kramer nice rookie card parallel for the Pirates, and that is Henry Martinez. And to our Chrome cards, we've got an Andreas Jimenez, or Jimenez. It's not Jimenez. That's got to be Jimenez for the Mets. Mets is going to Henry Martinez as well. Clark, thanks for joining in. Congratulations on the Aaron Judge. I think that's sweet that you got it. Clark is actually one of my Patreon members. I love it when the Patreon members win stuff from me. Nothing against you other guys, but my Patreon members hold a little special place. Oh, and look at this one for the Cardinals. This is a sweet one for Henry Martinez. That is a Nolan Gorman Chrome. So, Clark, have a good night. That's the Nolan Gorman. Nolan Gorman's going to get a top loader as well. So we will we'll start putting those guys down here. And then for our last two cards, we've got Lyon Richardson for the Reds and Kevin Smith for the Blue Jays. Okay, next pack. All right. Phillies, Jojo Romero. That's kind of a cool name. I like that name, Jojo Romero. I do not know much about Jojo Romero. Padres rookie card. This is going to be Luis Urias. And there he is for the Astros. I've been waiting to see when we were going to hit him. This is one of the biggest cards in the set, guys. This is Alvarez, Yordan Alvarez for the Astros. Nice hit, Mike. Oh, congratulations. If we can get this in a color parallel and that one-of-one printing plate, I am going to flip out. As much as, we are going to do more. There's no way I'm covering up the printing plate. It's not many days in a row you're going to hit a one-of-one. So there's the Alvarez. That is a fantastic #1 overall pick, guys. Nice one. Jay Groom for the Red Sox. That is Pauly. Pirates, this is going to be Cabrian Hayes, one of their higher rated prospects as well. There's the Aaron Judge again. And it looks like we have another parallel coming up. So I think this will be a third. I do not know if the printing plate counts as a parallel or not. I'm assuming it does. This one is going to be Enel de los Santos for the Phillies. Cards for days. I am for the Rays. Well, here, let's do it this way. This is going to be Colby Allard for the Rangers. That's a rookie card. That's Pauly as well. And then we're going to go really fast. Shane Baz for the Rays. And then #2, 99. This one is going to be for the Athletics. This is going to Dave Durango, which I don't think Dave is in here, but this will be a Sean Murphy. Let's see. Sean Murphy, a home run hitter for sure. And batted .285 last year. Good fielder, too, for a catcher. .995 fielding percentage for a catcher. That's really good. This is the blue parallel numbered. This one is numbered, is that 86? No, 88 out of 99. Beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful card. So that is going to Durango. Nice. There we go. And then, so let's see. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Okay, we're gonna put Vlad down here now. Royce Lewis, Chrome, Joe Adele. Holy smokes, man! I'm gonna try and get all of our color up here though. All right, we're gonna continue along. We're starting to get this second stack has been nothing but fire. So I'm telling you, these boxes, the one I opened, when I opened it, I was like, yeah, we got to break one of these. All right, rookie card, Francisco Arcia. Here we go again with Darian Cruz. That's the base. Not the 225 that we already pulled. Paulie doesn't even, yeah, you're actually right, Paulie. You don't have a wrench. Here, watch. We can give Paulie a wrench here. More often than not, the people that get a wrench are the Patreons. Well, hold on. Let's do this. Paulie, you should have a wrench now. Adam Hazley, that's for the Phillies. And another one for the Rockies. We've got Roberto Ramos, prospect. This is going to be Mr. Zach Greinke for the Astros. And Christian Santana, nice little prospect right there for the Dodgers. Dodgers is Mike O. I think Paulie has a wrench now. If Paulie doesn't have a wrench, Paulie deserves a wrench after buying 8 spots. Paulie actually has bought lots of stuff for me over break, so he does definitely. Oh, and then our auto is coming up. So we're going to flip back. We're going to see who that auto is in a second. So that'll be the back card. We've got Esteury Ruiz for the Padres. We've got Cole Tucker for the Pirates. And the interesting part is, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's Cole Tucker, but if you look at Cole Tucker's Topps update card, he looks completely different. So not sure if that's an error card or not. And then I'm going to go like this just to bring it off screen so we can save that. And we've got a Jose De La Cruz for the Tigers, and your auto is going to go to the Twins, and this is going to Cards for Days. This is Ryan Costello for the Twins. So our auto tonight, Ryan Costello. Honestly, I don't know much about Ryan Costello. Only because I don't follow the Twins that much. 3 cards. I do breaks. I do them once a week. I do have a full-time job, so I'm not someone that can do breaks 4 times a week. I could break them. Problem is I wouldn't be able to ship them. The shipping takes much longer than I think most people realize. So I do 1 break a week. Normally, I try and keep them around $10 or less. Normally, I'll break a box. Sometimes I'll do a mixer. Sometimes we'll do 2 breaks. If it's like the $5 fast break, a lot of people like my $5 fast breaks. I have a lot of breaks coming up, especially with the new cards coming out in the next year. Who do we have all the way back here? Oh, that's one of our numbered. So we actually have 4 of our numbered already. I hate to pull Alvarez out, but I do want to get my auto, our auto up there. So Cards for Days, congratulations on the auto. That one was for the Twins. Costello is dead. Is that him? Wait, we heard about this last month. I should have remembered that. So wait a minute. This was the guy. Who was it? I think, okay, hold on. I think this is the second auto I've pulled of him then. Because I think we pulled this, what did we pull this out of? I'm trying to remember. I've pulled this, not this card, but I've pulled, I don't know if it was his auto, but we pulled him, maybe it was a numbered card. I don't think it was his auto. But we pulled like a low number. I forget what we were breaking. It had to have been Bowman. It might have been the first Bowman jumbo box that I opened. Oh man, in New Zealand. I mean, I hate to ask, but when they're that young, you kind of wonder. That's weird that they would, well, I get why they would put it in there. The set's already paid for. This is going to be a Josh James for the Astros. Oh, wait, you know what? We didn't, sorry, I didn't sleeve up this last. I was so busy worried about the auto, I didn't sleeve up the other Chrome card, which was for the Tigers. It was Jose De La Cruz. Natural causes. That is surprising at that young of an age. Miguel Amaya, that's a nice hit for the Cubs. Amaya, you probably will see in the majors this year. Cubs is Mike O. And we've got Victor Mesa Jr. Nice one for Victor Mesa. And the Marlins, that's Dave Durango as well. Marlins for the next couple of years are going to be a nice spot to own in a break. This Eugenio Suarez, and this is Mackenzie Gore. So the Padres, I think Paulie has the Padres, but the Padres are having a nice little break here too. All right, we continue on. Let's see what else we can get here. We've got Brian Anderson for the Marlins, and this is going to be Brendan McKay, if I'm not mistaken, for the Rays. So that's Brendan McKay. That's a black and white parallel. Rays is Clark. Clark just left, so we got him another black and white parallel. Don't know. I got a Tyler Skaggs auto right after he died. Yeah, that's like almost weird, especially if he died. I mean, it was the middle of, that's only like 7 weeks ago. But we were breaking him. That is wild. That's just weird. Nate Pearson, this is a Blue Jays Chrome. So like I said, we're going to sleeve up all the Chrome cards. And for the Diamondbacks, which is Brad, we've got Taylor Widener. And rounded out a Daywall Lugo rookie card for the Tigers. So we've got a dead guy auto, which in all fairness there's better autos you could pull, because at least if it's a prospect that's still playing. But if you've got a Twins fan, that auto is probably worth a little bit more. If nothing else, it's an interesting collection piece. I would keep a card like that in my PC. That's going to be a Paul Goldschmidt right there. And there he is, guys. That, if you're not familiar, for the Rays, for Clark leaves, and we pull him a Wander Franco. So as soon as he leaves, we pull him the card that you want from the Rays set. There's a Wander. This box, I mean, we have pulled quite a bit. So there's the Wander. And we've got Yohan Moncada. This is going to be Estevan Florial. This is going to be Chris Davis. I should have known that one without flipping. Chris Davis, you should know just from the dreadlocks. This one is going to be Getz or Michael Baez. See, now I'm trying to guess. I should stop guessing. Oh, and we've got another color parallel coming up. So I'm going to take these last two cards. We'll look at that one last. Brady Singer for the Royals. Royals is going to Paulie. For the Blue Jays, and Anthony K. And let's see who we got. It's going to be for the Cardinals. It's going to be numbered 60 out of 75. So this is the yellow. There's also a gold that looks very similar to this. This one's going to the Cardinals, and this is a Lucan Baker, which is not a bad one at all. Cardinals is going to Henry Martinez. Henry Martinez, that is a 60 out of 75. Yellow chrome parallel of Lucan Baker. So now, let me see. I'm going to start finding other spots to put our cards. We've almost got another spot open here. Well, let's see. We can put Lucan over here. And not to be outdone, one of the more fun names in the minors, Jazz Chisholm for the Marlins. So this second stack right here has been nuts. We pulled the 99, the 75, the 1 of 1, and the auto all out of the second stack. So if you ever see anyone selling like corners or stacks of these, buy the middle stack. That's what I would do. Here's another Bo Bichette. So that's our second Bo Bichette. I'm going to have to cut more sleeves. I mean, I'm sleeving like everything. I do not collect basketball. I have some basketball cards. I just don't collect. I don't have an endless supply of money. I don't want to collect another sport. I like basketball. I've been a Lakers fan my whole life. But I spend my money on baseball cards because I don't have a ton of it. And so here's a Christian Yelich. That's a nice Yelich. And we've got an Adrian Morjan for the Padres. We got more Padres here. That's a Will Myers. Brandon Crawford for the Giants. And then we've got, is this Dustin May? Dustin May is one of their nice pitching prospects for the Dodgers. For the Rangers, we've got Ronald Guzman. And a Franklin Perez Chrome for the Tigers. God, I feel like I've said the Tigers all night. The Tigers are just, must be a lot of, when I looked at the set list, I didn't think there were that many Tigers. But, and we've also got Jay Groom for the Red Sox. And this is going to probably be Jake Bowers. Yep, Jake Bowers for the Indians. So, yeah, with basketball, I'm not the, with basketball, and plus, like, I don't follow basketball like I follow baseball. I've met baseball fans that are much bigger fans than me. I've always liked baseball, but I really got into fantasy baseball about 20 years ago. Maybe not that long, but I've ran a fantasy baseball league for about the last 16 years. A lot of guys I know in that league. So I kind of know a lot of the stats, and once you know the stats, and once you run a dynasty keeper league type thing, all of a sudden you know the minor league guys. So I know all these people. There's a Carter Keyboom for the Nationals. So there's the Keyboom for you, Paulie. Pulling like literally every rookie from 2019 out of this. Who got the Luke and Baker? It was, that's the Cardinals. That was going to Henry Martinez. Who has the Tigers? That would be you, Paulie. All right, and as we continue, not the most for the Orioles, for D.L. Hall. This is maybe not D.L. Hall's finest picture. He looks a little funky in that. That's going to be Frankie Lindor for the Indians. And this is a Joe Adele. So our second Joe Adele. This is the base for the Angels. The Angels is Brad. So Brad, you've got two Joe Adeles now. And if I'm not mistaken, nope, I am mistaken. That's Evan Longoria for the Giants. This is going to be Bruce Graterol. I do not know who this is. I'll be honest. Minnesota Twins, though. Luka Doncic. No, I do not. 3 cards. Yeah, Paulie is cleaning up on this, but we still have a whole nother stack, guys. And we've got another refractor coming up. Willie Adames. And this is a nice Travis Swaggerty. Swaggerty is for the Pirates. Swaggerty is one of their... Swaggerty you're going to see in 2020. I'm pretty sure you'll see him. They've got high hopes for him. So there's the Swaggerty Chrome. Then our Chrome Refractor. This is going to the White Sox, which is Cards for Days. And this is going to be a Dylan Cease. This card seems thicker too. And this is numbered 11 out of 99, or 199. So there we go. Dylan Cease for the White Sox. Let's put this one in a top loader as well. Come on. There we go. And now that was just in time. That was our last one there. We'll see if we can get 2 more, because I think if we get 2 more, that's actually technically 8 parallels. And then we've got Jesus Sanchez for the Marlins. So I'm going to move this stack out of the way. Let's put it right over here with the other one to make some more room. We'll pull these out of the way. That middle stack, earlier in the print run, is thicker. So how? Yeah, let's see. How did we know that? So where did you hear that the earlier in the print run is thicker? Is that for this set? All I know is this has been a fun box to open. We still got a third of it left too. My lord. Okay, here we go. Mookie Betts. That was my biggest thing about this box. I think the checklist is really nice. Brewer Hicklin, that's for the Royals. Royals is Pauly. And Pauly obviously has the Nationals. There's the Luis Garcia, which, by the way, as you look at this, check this out. If you haven't seen many printing plates, if you know anything about the way printing works, so this card, this plate was used to print this, and this was the black plate. So they run ink over the printing machine, big printing presses, and this is the one that has all the black ink. But the card, so the way this works is it would print like this. So that's why they look reversed. We did do the giveaway, by the way, so that's why it looks reversed. But as you can see, anything that was black in this card was used with this plate. And then once they got done with the plate, they said, that's great, we don't need the plate anymore. But you could technically, if you owned all 4 plates, you could, and had a printing press, you could actually print more of these cards. So the giveaway 3 cards was an Aaron Judge 1950 PSA 9. Here, I think I have it over here. This was the giveaway. It's a Bowman 2015 Bowman Draft Aaron Judge Mint 9 PSA graded. This is a pretty nice one this time. So anyways, that's how the printing on this stuff works. So when you see the printing plate, it's automatically reversed from what the card will look like. And look at for the Nationals. I was just holding out on you, Pauly. There's your Juan Soto. I'll sleeve up Juan for you. So Pauly has just cleaned house with his Nationals tonight. All right, here we go. For the Mariners, we've got Justin Dunn, and I've got another black and white parallel. This one is going to be Mr. Abreu, Jose Abreu for the White Sox. That's cards for days. And then you've got, we just pulled this card, but there's a Justin Dunn again, but this is the chrome version. And you guys, I'm going to have to cut out more of these sleeves here real quick because I'm running out. I feel like I'm sleeving more cards. I mean, I'm sleeving virtually everything, it feels like. And before we get too far in, I want to keep these separated. Makes it easier for later. So we pulled the Sean Murphy. We pulled the 99, but here's another chrome Sean Murphy. Then, yeah, I think what I might start doing, well, I don't know. I kind of like doing the surprise giveaway. There's the Joey Wendell. And for the Tigers, we've got Alex Fado. Fado is, I think Fado, wasn't he the first round pick from this year or last year? Pretty sure it was one of the last 2 years. And as we continue along, we're going to have the Braves. This is Ozzie Albies for the Braves. And then we've got Julio Rodriguez. Stats not available. Wow. Like no stats. Look at that on the back. Just nothing. He's a Dominican Republic. He's actually a pretty good prospect. Then we have rookie card Ramon Loreno, Whit Merrifield, Who is this? Sean Ian Anderson for the Braves. This is going to be Tyler Ward for the Angels. No, I thought that was Jay Cave. Ryan Costello for the Twins. And Victor Mesa Jr. Chrome. And we've got another good Chrome one right behind this. So there's the Victor Mesa Jr. Chrome. That's for the Marlins. That's Mr. Durango. Hey, Rob, thank you very much for the shout out on the logo. Yeah, brand new logo design. I have a buddy at my work. I actually sit right next to him. We had been kind of working on that for a while. And I think it turned out great. So thank you for the feedback on that. So here's the Christian Santana Chrome and a Max Scherzer from the Nationals. So yeah, thank you for the feedback on that. By the way, as I'm thinking about it, we've been pulling a lot of fire. If you guys want to hit the like button, just take a second to do that. That always helps me. You don't have to if you don't want to, but just a pleasant reminder. All right, and we continue on. Here we go. Another Tampa Bay. Ronaldo Hernandez. Another Blue Jay. Ryan Barucki. That is a rookie card. For the Astros, Fredeus Nova. Nova was... What? See, the one thing I don't like is it doesn't tell us when they were drafted. But I'm pretty sure Nova was a first-round pick as well. Kevin Kramer for the Pirates. Do you guys remember who was... I just saw a video the other day. Who is it? Is it... I want to say it's Field Guy, but I don't think it is. There's someone that's collecting all of Kevin Kramer's cards. Pirates fan. Rob, I have not, but I will definitely check it out. No, there has not been an Acuna sighting yet. We still got a couple packs, though, so we'll see. Matt Mercer for the Diamondbacks. Then we've got, is this going to be Victor Mesa? So there's Victor Mesa Jr. and Victor Mesa. And this is, we're going to cut more penny sleeves. So this is the base Victor Mesa. Then we've got for the Giants, Logan Webb, Chrome, and we've got another Refractor Chrome Parallel number 2, 199. Let me see if I can do this one without. Yep, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. Yeah, we're going to have to cut up more of these guys. So anyways, let's get through. I'm going to get through this pack and we'll cut up more. So there's Logan Webb, that's the Chrome, and then our Refractor Chrome Parallel numbered 130. This is going to the Mets. Is going to be Franklin Colomb. Franklin Colomb is a pitching prospect. And I just noticed something. It actually says like refractor right up here. I don't know if it says that on all of them. I haven't noticed that. It does not say that on all of them. Which is kind of cool. And it says refractor up there in the corner. In case, because refractors are kind of hard to tell because they're just rainbow parallel. I'm going to sleeve all these up in a second. I got to cut more. Then I've got Cole Winn and a Keston Harura for the Brewers. And the Brewers is cards for days. So I've gone through like a whole bag of penny sleeves, but I got to cut more. It just is working a lot better if I cut them. So hang with me. The good news is we're going through a ton of them. The bad news is I'm going to have little plastic corners all over the card lab for the next 2 months. I think it was Kaz that told me you can actually buy them pre-cut, which the more I have to cut these things, the more I say that's not a bad idea. It's kind of easy to cut them yourself, but pre-cut might be kind of nice. I just wonder if on the... No, I shouldn't make that joke. This isn't Durango's channel, and it's not after midnight. But you guys probably know the joke if I say pre-cut, of what it might say on the packaging. So let's see. Let's continue on. Hopefully this will be enough to. It's probably not. I'm going to cut more. I don't want to. I'm just going to cut a few more stacks because we've only got 3 or 4 packs left. But let me just make sure we got enough to get through the rest of this. Okay, so we're going to sleeve this up. So that's a Keston base rookie. And we're going to put them in our pre-cut. This is the 199 refractor parallel of Franklin Cologne. And if I can get this open, we'll give him a top loader. And we'll get our last chrome in there. Who was that? That was Logan Webb. We'll get him in there as well. And a top loader. So, let's get to another pack. Let's open up another one. Do I have any Rangers graded cards? Here's my thought on graded cards. I don't have a ton of graded cards. I normally don't buy a ton of graded cards. I'm not the biggest believer in the grading. I think cards are worth what you pay for them, and I don't think I need someone else to tell me if a card looks good or if it doesn't look good. I think that's up to the eye of the beholder. So I do not have a ton of graded cards. Lately, I've kind of been buying more of them, and I have started thinking about getting some of my cards graded. But yeah, for the most part, I don't think I have any Rangers ones. All right, here we go. Sandro Fabian. For the Yankees is going to be Chance Adams. And then this one, Griffin Canning for the Angels. Hopefully he comes back from injury this year. Yeah, I agree. That's my thing. You buy a grade and then it's like, well, like for example, I'll use this card as the perfect example. As I look at this card, they're calling it a mint 9, and I get they go through with the microscope, they go through with kind of the magnifying glass and they look at stuff. But the one thing you'll never see PSA do is tell you why it got a 9 versus a 10, and it's completely arbitrary. It is someone looking at a card. There's no standardization for what makes a 9 a 9 and what makes a 10 a 10 and what makes an 8 an 8. It is all subjective to whoever's looking at it. And I'd go, until you have a grading system that says this will guarantee you it's a 9. But if you had that system, then you don't need PSA. So the whole system is built on, well, we just said it, and I don't necessarily agree with that. So that's my thinking on it. Hey, Ethan, what's going on? Nick Nieder for the Marlins. For the Pirates, we've got a Kevin Newman rookie card. For the Rangers, we've got Jonathan Hernandez. And for the Indians, we've got a black and white parallel of Ethan Hankins. So I think I'm pretty sure that's our last black and white. I'm not sure if we've hit 7 or 8 of those yet. For the Diamondbacks, there we go. There's Matt Mercer for the Diamondbacks. So for the penny sleeves, it's about, if you go on Yahoo, or not Yahoo, what am I talking about, on Amazon, there's the Matt Mercer, by the way, you can get, I think you can get like 200 top loaders, which are these guys. And it will give you 200 penny sleeves with it, and I want to say it's like $17 or something. Unfortunately, with how fast I now go through all those, I buy them in bulk. So that's a Franklin Perez for the Tigers. That's another chrome card. So I don't have to cut them every time. Normally, a normal card size will fit in these, but these are just slightly thicker, and you can still get it in there without cutting it. But I don't. But you run the risk of clipping a corner, and since these aren't my cards, all the breakers have bought into them. I don't want to wreck any of the corners with a penny sleeve. That's the last thing I'd want to do. Normally, if a pack comes out kind of injured, most people that are in breaks understand that, but if you're the breaker and you're the one screwing the card up, that's kind of an issue. I wouldn't be happy. So so yeah, I don't cut them every time. A normal card like a Topps Update or Topps Series 1, Series 2, those will fit in those just fine. But there's all sorts of different card sizes and thicknesses. I actually have to have a bunch of different, like I have some one touches that are literally like a 1/4 inch thick for relic cards and whatnot. Here's a Justice Sheffield rookie card, and we've got Logan Allen for the Indians, Jeter Downs for the Dodgers. Hey Ethan, thanks for stopping by. Have a good evening. This is going to be a Luken Baker again. I'm actually going to put Luker in a quick sleeve. Did I just call him Luker? Luken. Willens Astudillo. And this, I think, is... I'm telling you what. In my last, I think, 4 breaks, I have hit a Joey Bart for the Giants. Joey Bart and I... This is going to you, Paulie. Joey Bart and I, we are connected at the hip. And one of these days, Joey Bart is going to be a great Major League ball player. And if you have been breaking on my channel and you've hit the Giants, you're going to have a Joey Bart card. I guarantee it. I have hit... Was it... Paulie, wasn't it you that I hit the Joey Bart image auto parallel? Let's see. Then we... Oh, well, I didn't even notice that we had the... So, hold on. Well, I already showed it. So, here we go. We do have a Nico Horner. This is a chrome. I was so busy on my Joey Bart. I was wondering if I was going to hit a Joey Bart. Nico Horner for the Cubs, which is a nice hit, chrome hit for the Cubs. And then our yellow parallel. So, this will be our last colored parallel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Wait, hold on. 1, 2. Oh, wait, that's the auto. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the printing plate does count as an extra one, by the way. And no, I'm not going to be able to. So here we go. The question is, who is it? It's for the Blue Jays. It's Orelvis Martinez for the Blue Jays. This is a, again, no stats. So, Blue Jays who targeted Orelvis early were ecstatic to sign as a 16-year-old in 2018. So you were not going to see Orelvis for a while. He was signed out of the Dominican. Drawing some Adrian Beltre comparisons as an amateur in the Dominican Republic, he has a quick bat that generates thunderous power. In 2019 flexed his muscle in his 2019 pro debut by going 3 for 5 with a homer and 5 RBIs in his 5th Gulf Coast League game. So this one, guys, is numbered 24 out of 75. It is the yellow parallel, and that is for the Blue Jays. And the Blue Jays are, who has the Blue Jays? Waxman. So Waxman, congratulations. Waxman, you actually ended up having a pretty nice break with the Blue Jays here. And let me see if, so there's all our color. We actually ended up at 8, if you count the printing plate, which I said we shouldn't because it's black. That's not color. There's a Ryan O'Hearn. My son is speaking. Who is that? So, yeah. And then we've got Ronnie Mauricio. So, you guys, we are down to our last pack. I think we've hit most of the parallels, so we'll see if we can pull some of the nice rookies that are in this set out of this last pack. Hopefully, we get some last pack magic. And And then that will be the break. I do want to thank you guys all who got in. This has been a really fun box to open. I think it's a really nice set. Now, after opening my second box, in my review, I gave it a 7.5 out of 10, and it really kind of, you get a hit because you don't get, it takes a little bit of a knock because you don't get many of the autos, but I think with the color parallels, it totally makes up for that. And the checklist is really nice. I actually think now that I've opened more of these, I might even rate it higher than that, but that very much could be because of a one-of-one printing plate. And by the way, don't forget Cedric Mullins. He is also in this set. This is going to be a Framber Valdez. Or no, I'm wrong. Christian Javier. This will be Austin Beck for the A's. And then for the Brewers, we've got a Corey Ray. This is actually a nice hit for the Brewers. Here's a Michael Kopech. Yes, Michael Kopech is in this set. Everyone that has written Kopech off because of Tommy John surgery, probably, I don't know that I would be scooping up all his cards, but Kopech will be back, and he's playing for a rebuilding team that's on the rise. So keep an eye out on Kopech. Leody Tavares. Yeah, it isn't a break without Cedric Mullins or O'Hearn. You're right about that. Okay, so here we go. For the Red Sox, Brian Mata. Then our Chrome cards, we're going to have an Adonis Medina. And I think we're going to end the Chromes on a Keibert Ruiz, which would be ending on a high note for sure. Pretty sure that's Keibert right there. Yep. Keibert Ruiz for the Dodgers. And that's going out to Mike O. So nice. That's some last pack magic right there with Keibert. He's really good. And then finally, we're going to have David Fletcher for the Angels. So you guys, that is the break. Again, I cannot stress enough. Thank you to everyone who got in. Really fun break to do. So I'll just show you kind of some of the hits that we pulled, just the stuff that we top loaded. There's more than that. We've got all the Chrome cards, but just to give you kind of a quick synopsis of all the top loaded stuff. More stuff will be top loaded as we put it into the mail and whatnot. But we'll get, just to kind of give you the high level hits, a nice stack. Mike, thank you very much. Good night. Thank you for coming by. Congrats on that Keibert Ruiz right there at the end. That was kind of cool. All right, so here we go. Mr. Joey Bart. We're connected at the hip. I've been pulling Joey Bart's left and right. Wander Franco, the Jordan Alvarez, which, by the way, this is still a prospect card. This is not a rookie card. Good night, 3-card. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Community strike. Thank you, Shakrat. Then we had the Royce Lewis, a Chrome, the Joe Adell Chrome, the Vlad Guerrero Jr. base. This was the Nolan Gorman Chrome. Then we got to our color, which Orelvis Martinez. This was numbered to 75. Paulie's back. For the Cardinals, which was going out to Henry, we had the Lucan Baker, which is a real nice one. This is 60 out of 75. Then we had for the Mets, who had the Mets? This was Henry Martinez as well. Franklin Colomb. That's the refractor numbered 130 out of 199. Then we had another refractor, Dylan Cease, which is 11 out of 199 for the White Sox. That's cards for days. Then, unfortunately, our auto is of a dead guy. The good news, well, the bad news is he has passed away recently of natural causes. But that is Ryan Costello for the Twins. Unfortunately, that's probably nothing more at this point than a odd little story for a collection about an auto. But as we continue along, we did get the Jared Kalanick for the Mariners. This is a really nice one for Paulie. Then our lowest numbered card was the Darian Cruz for the Braves. The Braves was cards for days. This one was numbered 21 out of 25. So let's see. Then we have Sean Murphy for the A's. And the A's was for Dave Durango. So he's got the 88 out of 99. And then the hit of the box, probably the hit of the case that this would have come in. We've got the black printing plate 1 of 1 for Luis Garcia of the Washington Nationals. And this is going out to Paulie. Yeah, so YouTube doesn't like it when a bunch of people say subscribers. It's not like you can't say it, but what they don't want is that's being typed all over and over and over again in chat and said over and over again, because you get kind of caught up in spam. So that's kind of the reasoning behind that, guys. Yeah, so Brad, you're not kidding. This would be it's a very nice set to get signed. Plus, especially like on the base cards, I really like the base cards because they're not like white. They're kind of almost, they got kind of a vintage feel to them on some of these cards, especially with like a nice, like a gold Sharpie. Some of these would look really sweet. A black Sharpie, maybe not, but like maybe a silver Sharpie would work really nice. A blue one would work really nice. But yeah, these are, I mean, they're just really nice cards. And overall, it's just a fun set. So, yeah, thank you guys all for getting in. I mean, we got a ton of cards we got a whole stack that are already penny sleeved. We won't go through all these. But I mean, we penny sleeved a ton of cards. We've got top loaded. We hit the 101. We got tons of low numbered parallels. That was a really fun one. Yeah, it's like an eggshell. It's almost like a beige of sorts. The 2019, the holiday down at the bottom. I'm probably saving, what I'm trying to do, I'm actually really low on inventory, but that's on purpose. And when I say inventory, I make it sound like I'm like this big, like I'm this big, baseball card empire. I really am not. When I say inventory, I have more than what's up here, but not like a ton more. I have this image in my head that there's some people that just have cases and cases and cases of stuff that they break. I'm very meticulous about what I buy, when I buy, and kind of watch prices and try and buy at the right time. I have actually invested a fairly decent amount of money in the 2020 cards that are coming out. So for the rest of January, I've got a vacation week coming up that I got to go handle some family business out in California. But I think I'm going to try and get 2 more breaks done. I don't know how the weeks match up in January, but I'm going to try and get 2 more breaks done. And I think I'm going to do one $5 fast break, kind of a classic one that I used to do a lot, which would be the Gallery, Chrome, and the Holiday. I may switch that up though, because what I may do is throw in a 2000 update series blaster box that I have. Those things are really hot. And then I think I'm going to do this big guy as well. And then by that time, the 2020 cards will be here, and we'll be kicking off the 2020 season, doing a 2000, probably doing Top Series 1. So let's see. Matt Mercer numbered. I actually have. I don't think I did. Hold on, let me check. I actually still have mine here. Let me just double check. I got the one I got out of the personal box I did. No, I did not pull a numbered one. Probably the best hit, if you ask me, out of the box that I pulled for myself. I pulled a ton of the rookies. I pulled all 4 of the big rookies. The one I got that I thought was pretty sweet was this guy right here. It was a Gavin Lux to to 75. It's a really nice yellow parallel. Gavin Lux and Kybert Ruiz are the 2 big prospects for the Dodgers. I also did pull one of the 25s. But my box was not nearly as good as the box that we just pulled. For Dearman, he's probably not going to like when he sees this, but when I said the Rockies were pretty good, I did get a Rockies auto out of the box I pulled. The Vince Fernandez. Hey, Isaac, thanks for joining. And thanks for your continuous support of the channel. It's always appreciated. Glad you're hanging out and having a good time. 3 cards. You have a fantastic evening. So with that, guys, we are kind of up against like 11:30. I've been on since about 8:30, so we've been going for about 3 hours. We're down to 6 people watching, so I think I'm going to sign off as well. Want to really thank all you guys for getting in the break. And be on the lookout because there is 2020 stuff coming up. Some of the stuff I'm going to break. I am going to plan a $5 fast break. I am going to plan something with the Bowman draft. That is a super jumbo box. Those boxes are now going for over $400. So we're going to plan something fun with that. So I hope you guys will get into that. And then I think I'm going to do like maybe like a pack mixer. There's some other stuff that we've got that I've kind of got planned here. So it should be pretty fun. Hope you guys are having good luck on your pack rips. If you haven't already, if you could go hit that like button, that would be appreciated. And with that, let me know what you guys think about the new. If you guys can go check out that video where I talk about the new logo and what it means and why it is the way it is, that would be cool. And with that, guys, I hope you all have a fantastic evening. Brad, thank you again for joining in for the first time. Glad you could join in. I hope you had fun. And I hope you'll join us again in the future. So with that, guys, be good to each other. Hope you have a good rest of your week. I will be posting what the next break is. I'm going to try and get us back on Tuesday. I normally do this on Tuesday nights. My daughter's birthday was on Tuesday this week. So I couldn't stream that night. I wanted to hang out with her more than you guys, but your daughter only turns 5 once. So anyways, guys, have a great night. And we will see you guys hopefully next Tuesday. Be on the lookout for another break video. And we will announce that one here in the next couple days. Take it easy, guys.